The outsides and right sides remain mostly intact, which will create a very competitive environment for playing time. What can you tell me about what you expect from them?
You know, we have a nice core of athletes that have been in the right side and are learning it as of this preseason. And I'll mention Courtney Bemis, who's making good strides. Katie Coverdale is a transfer in, and she's working very hard, and we're pleased to have her on the team. And, of course, Meredith Stutz and Katie Tomasak are two juniors that earn the most playing time as sophomores. And they probably have the most experience all around in terms of reacting on defense, how to line a block up, and with a good shot selection. So I see both of them improving and probably vying for that position in a stronger way simply because of their experience. But the talent there is pretty exciting. We actually have a couple freshmen that we're training to play right and middle. They've been high school middles, and we'd like them to learn how to set a good block and attack from the right antenna. Margaret Payne is doing a really good job with that because she's an instinctive blocker, and she can slide on the right side, and she comes up with some great shots. And at the same time, Haley Stewart is certainly working hard and learning that as well. So we just have lots of good choices, and I believe with Stella Kukok, a very talented left side, who presents probably one of the biggest blocks with Katie Tomasak, we may use her right as well. So we almost have too many choices there, but it's nice to have the depth in practice and to see where they're each going to take their game. On the left side, we have Maris Bilo and Olivia Rusick, and both of them are very experienced on that left side. Maris, a senior, Olivia coming back as a very talented junior, and they shared time with Annie Reiswick last season, who is graduated but was one of our finest blockers and did a great job for us. So I don't think they're going to miss a beat stepping into this role. Maris is an amazing ball control player, passer, does everything very well as a sixth rotation, and she's actually become stronger and is truly a go-to player this year. Olivia, I believe she's taken her game to the next level and gained a ton of experience from her invitation to return and be part of the USA Olympic collegiate team. And something that made us very proud, and I know it's helped her game, and she just had a great time being part of that system. Backup, maybe someone that's going to actually vie for a position. Stella Kukok, very talented, puts up a huge block, one of the biggest blocks on our team. Coming along well as a sophomore, and I think if she continues to just establish her power game, she has a great chance to see some playing time at the left as well. Finally, Taylor Dano, freshman, recruited her as a back row specialist libero, knowing, though, that she can touch high as a hitter. And Taylor's coming in, and presently, after a couple weeks, she's the top hitter on our team by stats. So it's going to be exciting to see Taylor push the other hitters and to see where she can take her game beyond the back row.
You also have a lot of experience at setter for your 6-2 system with Krista Bukowskis and Makenzie Zielinski. How does having such experience benefit the team, and does it raise your expectation for their performance this year?
I think our expectations are certainly raised for the entire team and for our setters. I think setters make a team. And if you want experience in positions, it's setting and certainly the libero position. And, then I take the middles as wanting to be most experienced. So it's critical for us in a good way that these setters have been around. Both of them are improving their game tremendously. Their setting location is very good. They're both good leaders. They both work hard. And together, they're combining to give us the best defense in our backcourt of any setters in the history of our program. They're athletic. They just truly love to play. And it's just great having both of them, although they're 2 years apart. You look at Makenzie Zielinski, who I believe will come into her own this year after redshirting a year. It's only her second season to compete. What you're going to find with Makenzie is that she has great location and really understands the game, and her ability to isolate blockers for her hitters is going to be amazing. Krista is going to follow that. Krista is a senior, was set back with a couple injuries, but never stopped Chris. She's our hardest worker. She's someone that loves the game, loves to deliver the ball to her hitters and find a great mix. And I'm impressed this preseason with her coming off her shoulder surgery and everything else, that she's just doing a super job for us and not missing a beat with her jump set. So together they're going to put together a winning season for us. I know they're looking forward to helping their teammates to a championship, and our core of passers is very strong, and every setter totally enjoys that. So I think they're going to have many choices off the good passers that we have.
Of course, a great offense doesn't mean much if you don't have a great defense to back it up. Maeve McDonald has been a star at libero and has been backed up by several strong defensive specialists. Can you talk about the libero position and the focus on defense in general?
Sure. You know, Maeve, she is just an outstanding libero, and she's one of our top passers. At the end of her sophomore year, she had already earned over 1,000 digs. She's calm. She has tremendous instincts and reads well. She has every tool that you want a libero to have, but even more so, coming out of high school, she was a setter. So what a joy to have a libero who can actually step in and run your offense if one of your setters goes down, and I believe Maeve could do that. So she's just all around, and how lucky was I to get her commitment to be a Red Hawk 2 years ago. It was just, I'll never forget the phone call, and it was, I knew she'd be a player, and she is. Backing her up this year is Lindsey Delk. Lindsey walked on here as a freshman, really has been a wonderful, not a big surprise, but a surprise at how quickly she's picking up the speed of the game. Lindsey is passing well. She's working hard defensively and coming up with big digs, and she's calm. She's showing the maturity beyond a freshman, and we're excited to have Lindsey part of our program. If you look at our team as a whole in the last 2 to 3 years, our defensive game and our stats have shown how strong we're playing and how much smarter we're playing the game defensively. I know we have our defenders that are more experienced this year, and what I'm seeing from them is their ability to understand the game more, making more decisions for themselves, and at the same time, they're coached to change their game in order to stop opponents' strengths. And when you have individuals out on the court that know how to do that without a coach's direction, it's a sign that they've been taught very well. So we're excited about the defensive end of our game. It's going to be a great year for that.
While the team is experienced and will feature a lot of veterans in the lineup, it's not lacking for young players. You did kind of mention some of them in the position reports, but can you talk about the freshman class as a whole?
Sure. You know, I can speak for Chuck and Jesse, and certainly myself, that it's a class that they're just positive, upbeat, energetic. They talk. I love their maturity. They love the game. They have been with us only 2 weeks, but they are pushing players to be better, upperclassmen players to be better. They're working hard. They're coming off mistakes, which is big in our game. And we couldn't ask for a better class for this team this year as we go into the season next week or so against Michigan and open up. I will tell you they have a very special talent that most people may not be aware of. They have great voices. So I don't want our fans to be surprised if they see them singing the national anthem as we open our home match against Xavier after Labor Day. Of course, one of them may be lip singing, and they'd have to decide who that is, but it's a pretty talented group beyond volleyball, so I had to throw that in there.
So we have 10 home matches this season. Why should fans come out and see them this year?
Fans should come out and see us because we are fun, we are athletic. I believe people watch team sports because they love the teamwork. You're going to see a lot of that. You're going to see some of the best middle and outside attacking that our team has put together in a long time. You're going to see the ball staying off the floor. And when women play great defense, it is a fantastic sport to watch. Hopefully, Olympics has gotten everyone even more excited about the game, especially those that don't know the game. But it's a game that's truly been invented, I believe, for women. And if you like to see a good fight and you want to see a team really grind and work to be their best and love doing it with each other, you don't want to miss our season. It's going to be a lot of fun, and I hope you come down and say hi afterwards because we always stay out on the floor to welcome you and to thank you for coming.